Hello everyone, this is my lecture number 13 and this is the extension part of the previous lecture. In previous lecture I have discussed about DC transient analysis of first order circuit with no source, that means source free first order circuit. Now in this lecture I will explain you first order circuit with source and we have to analyze the DC transient analysis. Now singularity functions are the functions that are either discontinuous or have discontinuous derivatives. Now, singularity functions are used commonly in circuit analysis as these provide good approximations to the switching signals produced in practical circuits during switching operations. Now, response of first order circuits to a sudden application of independent DC source can best be comprehended with the help of singularity or switching functions. Now, these singularity functions are helpful in the neat and compact description of some circuit phenomena, especially the step response of RC and RL circuits. Okay. Now, three most widely used singularity functions in circuit analysis is unit step, unit impulse, and unit ramp function. Now, let us look at the unit step function. Unit step function mathematical terms is u of t is 0 when t less than 0, 1 when greater than 0. Why this is singularity function? Because there is a discontinuous part. This is the discontinuous part where it jumps from 0 to 1 at t equal to 0, where it changes abruptly from 0 to 1 at t equal to 0. So this is unit step function. So t less than 0 value is 0, t greater than 0 value is say 1. And again we can have a shifted version of unit step function ut. Instead of t equal to 0, abrupt change may occur at t equal to t0 or at t equal to minus t0. Okay. Now what we can write is, if we write u of t minus t0, that means if you put t minus t0 equal to 0, that means t equal to t0. So that time t is at t0, not at t equal to 0 but t equal to at t0. Then it will be 0 less than t0, it is 0, and 1 t greater than equal to t0. Okay. So this is t minus t0, that means t minus t0 equal to 0, so t equal to t0, it is starting from plus t0. Okay, when you write, you can write as u of t minus t0. Now when it starts at t equal to minus t0, then what we can write, t equal to t minus t0, then t plus t0 equal to 0. So u of t plus t0 is 0 when t less than minus t0 and equal to 1 when t greater than minus t0. Okay, so this is the shifted version of unit step function. Now this is called u of, this is minus sign here, so this is called delayed version, delayed signal, and this is plus, so it is called advanced version or advanced signal. Okay. So this is the same as saying ut is delayed or advanced by t0 or by t0 seconds. Okay. Now this step function we can explain in with respect to circuit analysis in this fashion, that step function can reflect an abrupt change in voltage or current. Okay. For example, certain application of voltage expressible as unit step function Vt equal to V0 u of t minus t0. So what we can, if we put t0 equal to 0, then what happens? Vt is simply V0 ut. That means it will be equal to V equal to V0 when t greater than equal to 0, and it will be 0 when t less than 0. Okay. So that we can represent by this circuit. Say this is V0 ut. Okay. Now if you convert that V0 and A B point, this switch is connected across the short circuit point. That means before T0 it is connected at short circuit point. At T equal to 0, this switch move to the upper position. That means this voltage across AB is 0 when t less than 0. When t equal to 0, this become V0. This is same as V0 ut. Okay. Similarly, for I current source also, we can explain that in such a manner that I0 ut. Okay, that means at t less than 0, it should be 0. So what we can say, that this current that is coming here at up to a point, here this switch is short circuit here. That means no current is flowing through this up to this a point. It is short circuited. So t equal to t less than 0. What happened? This current I is 0. Now when t equal to 0, what happened? This switch moves to this upper position. So then I0 current flows. Okay. So now let us consider step response of RC circuit. Now certain application of DC source to an RC circuit, that maybe voltage or current source can be modeled as a step function. The behavior of circuit when the excitation is a step function, which may be a voltage or current source, is called step response. And what is natural response? When there is no source is connected, it is only dissipating the power energy to resistors, that is called natural response, and goes to 0 always. Okay. Now consider the RC circuit. Here Vs is a constant voltage source, which we can write. Here we have a switch here. That means when this switch t less than 0, what happens? This switch is open, so no current will flow, and we do not have any voltage across capacitor, right? If it is open, no voltage across capacitor, and when switch is closed, then capacitor becomes open circuit, and the value of the voltage should be that Vs. Okay, because no current will flow, because for DC capacitor acts as open circuit. Similar, this circuit can be represented as VSUT. That means t less than 0, this value is 0. So capacitor voltage is also 0. T greater than equal to 0, this value is Vs. Okay, ut is 1. Say we select the capacitor voltage as the voltage response to be determined for an RSC circuit. So what we know from the previous lecture, that is voltage of a capacitor cannot change instantaneously. Thus we can say that Vc0 minus before switching, what is the value, that is should be equal to Vc0 plus, that is equal to Vc0, that is the initial value or initial voltage of capacitor. So V0 minus is the voltage across capacitor just before switching, V0 plus voltage immediately after switching. Okay. Now according to this circuit, okay, if we write the equation, but at this point, this node, the current is IC, and here the current is I. Summation will be 0. Now IC equal to what? C dV/dt. So C dV/dt plus I what we can write, that if this is your voltage V, V minus Vs divided by R. So V minus Vs ut divided by R equal to 0. Okay. Now we can divide this equation by step C. Both what we will get, dV/dt plus V by RC equal to Vs by RC into ut. Right? Now t greater than 0, ut is 1. Then we can write this expression by putting ut equal to 1. Now we can rearrange this equation in this fashion, that dV/dt equal to minus of V minus Vs divided by RC, which is same as this. Now from this equation we can rearrange that V minus Vs we can take left hand side, dt we can take to the right hand side. Then what we will have, dV by V minus Vs equal to minus dt by RC. If we integrate both sides, what we will get, ln of V minus Vs, which goes from V0 to Vt, initial value to final value, minus here t by RC 0 to t. Okay. So now if we write, then we have write the boundary condition, then what you can write, ln of Vt minus Vs minus ln of V0 minus Vs equal to minus t by RC plus 0, because we have a 0 term here. So we can have ln of V minus Vs, or say Vt minus Vs divided by V0 minus Vs equal to t by RC. From that equation, you can take exponential term because this is ln. So what you will get, this term equal to e to the power minus t by rc, rc equal to tau, which is the time constant. That is same for source free and step response. So for any RC circuit, always time constant is RC, tau equal to RC. So what we get, V minus Vs equal to V0 minus Vs e to the power minus t by tau. Now rearranging that, so what we can write, this V is Vt equal to Vs plus V0 minus Vs into e to the power minus t by tau for t greater than 0. So according to this expression, what we can write, that at t less than 0, V is V0, that is the initial value. T greater than 0, this is the value which is the step response. Okay. Now this equation is known as the complete response or total response of the RC circuit to a sudden application of DC voltage source. Now here we assume that capacitor is initially charged to V0 voltage. So if we assume V0 is greater than Vs is greater than V0, now this is your initial value, and this Vs and this Vs, these are the final value. Okay, final value, that means steady state value, and this is initial value. So from initial value it is V0 and it is goes to Vs. So it is basically charged. Now from this equation, if we assume that this is the initially uncharged capacitor, that means that Vt is 0 t less than 0. If we put V0 is 0, then what is the equation? Vs 1 minus e to the minus t by tau. Now this is the expression for charging of capacitor. And if you remember that if you say that final value is 0, Vs is 0, then discharging equation is V0 e to the power minus t by tau. That already you have seen in the previous lecture. That is the discharging equation is Vt equal to V0 into e to the power minus t by tau if we put Vs equal to 0, and if we put V0 0, then charging time is Vs into 1 minus e to the power minus t by tau. So in this equation we can write according to this, that is Vt equal to V infinity plus V0 minus V infinity into e to the power minus t by tau. V infinity is nothing but is the final or steady state value, and V0 is the initial voltage at t equal to 0 plus or t equal to 0 minus. Before switching and after switching, both value are the same. So to solve any step response of an RC circuit requires three things. First we have to find out the initial capacitor voltage, then final capacitor voltage, and the time constant tau. Then we can apply this equation. We have to put the value, we will get the step response. Let us solve one problem. Here what it is saying, that we have this circuit, there is a switch which is at a position, okay, before t less than 0. T less than 0, this is at position A, and at t equal to 0, this position goes to B. That's why this arrow is given here. So it moves to B at t equal to 0. Now when this is at position A, what happens? This capacitor acts as open circuit, right, for DC voltage source. Then what is the VC 0 minus or V0 minus? That is the voltage across this 5k ohm resistor. That means we have to apply voltage divider rule. So 24 into 5 divided by total resistance 8. So that will be 15 volt. So we can conclude that V0 equal to V0 minus equal to V0 plus equal to 15 volt. Now capacitor cannot, because capacitor voltage cannot change instantaneously. Now when this shift to B, what happens? It is connected. Now this part is open circuited, and so this is connected to 30 volt source. Then capacitor is open circuited at infinity time. Then what happens? What is the voltage across capacitor? That will be 30 volt. Okay. And what is the tau? Only one RC is there. Tau equal to RC. So 4K 4 into 10 to the 3 into 0.5 milli. So we get the value as 2. So what we got? We got our tau value. We got V0 plus value, and we got V infinity value. So we can find out Vt directly. So Vt equal to V infinity plus V0 minus V infinity into e to the power minus t by tau. Okay. So 1 by tau, so this is 0.5 minus 0.5, V0 is 30 volt, V0 is 15 volt, and V infinity is 30 volt. So you got this expression. Now say it is said that you have to find out what is the value at t equal to 1 and 4 second. So you have to put t equal to 1 here, calculate the value, you can get the value. T equal to 4 here, t, you get the Vt value. Okay. Now another problem. Now here what happened is, here the voltage source is written as 30 ut of V, and switch condition is what? It will open at t equal to 0, going up, open. Before that it was closed. Now when it was closed, that means at t less than 0. At t less than 0, this value is what? Nothing but 0, because this is 30 ut. T less than 0, it is 0. So this voltage source t less than 0 is short circuited. 10 ohm, this, and capacitor also open circuited, and switch is closed. So we have 10 volt. Then what is the voltage across this capacitor? That is nothing but 10 volt, right? So at t less than 0, the switch is closed and 30 ut is 0. Then this circuit replaced by this. Okay. Now this is 10 volt, right? Capacitor voltage. Then what is the current value? This is equal to minus 1 amp. Why? Because current is flowing from this direction, that is negative to positive. So this is minus. Okay. Now at t equal to 0, it becomes open circuited. So at t equal to 0, we have initial value of capacitor is 10 volt, and the current flowing through this I is minus 1 amp. Now t greater than 0, what happened? This 10 volt source is disconnected. This become open circuited. So this is disconnected. We have only this circuit, right? What we have, 30 volt at t greater than 0. This value is 1. Ut is 1. So this is 30 volt. 10 ohm resistor, put 20 ohm resistor and capacitor, and this voltage source removed, and this is switch is open. So now what will be the value of t V infinity? That means steady state value. That time capacitor is open circuited, so voltage across 20 ohm resistor is same as voltage across capacitor. So V infinity is nothing but, we have to apply voltage division rule. So that is 20 into 30 divided by 30, so 20 volt. RTH, short circuit the voltage source, looking from the capacitor end. What you can see, current is dividing, so 10 and 20 ohm parallel, so you got the value. Tau is RC, so you got the tau value, and we know the equation Vt equal to V infinity plus V0 minus V infinity into e to the power minus t by tau. Then you have to put the value, we will get the expression of step response. Now say it is given that you have to find out this current I. Okay, so this I for this circuit, what we can say, that is nothing but, if you, this is the voltage, capacitor voltage, so we know this node voltage V by 20. This I is divided into two parts. One is V by 20 plus C dVdt. This is the IC, current through capacitor. So we have to solve that. So dVdt is nothing but whatever the value of V here, we have to, 20 term becomes 0. So minus 10 into minus 0.6, it will be minus 0.60. So you got dVdt value, multiply with by C, okay, here, and V divided by 20, this current, okay, for this current at 20 ohm, this addition becomes capital I, small I. So we simplify it, we get the result. Now notice that, what we can notice here, that capacitor voltage is continuous while resistor current is not. Now what happened to capacitor? Capacitor voltage is 10 volt, then it goes increasing, okay, but current I through resistor is 1 amp, and then it becomes 1 plus, it will be minus 0.60. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Now say another problem. Now here, switch at t equal to 0, switch means moves to this point. So previously it was connected here. That means what is the voltage across this capacitor? nothing but this 12 volt. Why? Because capacitor open circuited, no current will flow, there is no voltage drop across this 3 and 2 ohm resistor, so same voltage here. This is T0 is 12 volt. Now when it is connected to this at t greater than 0, when it is connected to this point, what happens, the capacitor voltage become 4 volt. Again capacitor will be open circuited, so this will be 4 volt. So tau is, now tau value always you have to find out after the switching operation. Okay, so that means after switching operation, tau is nothing RC, that is 6 3 into 2. So we can find out the Vt equation by putting the values of V0, V infinity and tau. Now say this is another interesting problem, because we have dependent source here. Now here what is the meaning of this switch? Switch is going up, so it will open at t equal to 0. So before opening at t less than 0, it was closed, right? So if it is closed, then what is the circuit? So what we can do is, when it is closed, we can write this as this capacitor is open circuited, and this voltage and voltage source can be converted into current source, that is 80 volt divided by 40, 2 ampere current in parallel with 40 ohm resistor. So voltage source converted into current source, the capacitor is open circuited. So we have to find out this V0 value. Okay. So we can write KCL at this node. So 2 current is entering, so negative you can assume, say -2, minus 0.5, then current is leaving, plus I, and here it is V0 divided by 40. Now after simplifying we got this one. Okay, but this I0, this I is nothing but this I, which is nothing but V0 divided by 80. This current is I, so this is nothing but V0 minus 0 divided by 80 according to Ohm's law. So I, we got, you can put this I value here, we got the value of V0. So V0 is 64 volt. Now when this circuit is open circuited at t equal to 0, it is switch is open, so this circuit become this one. Okay, now what happened, we have to find out RTH. We have don't have any dependent source, independent source, we have only dependent source. So we have to connect 1 volt source here, and we have to find out current IT. Then 1 volt divided by IT, it will be RTH, that is the test source test voltage method that we have studied in Thevenin equivalent circuit. So we got the V0 value, then what is the value of I? That is V0 divided by 80, so 0.8 ampere. So at t greater than 0, you have to find out RTH. So at this node, what we can write, this IT equal to, this is entering, leaving, so we can write as 0.5 minus 0.5 I plus I. Okay, now I is nothing but VC by 80. Okay, so that we can put it here, I equal to VC by 80, where VC is nothing but 1 volt, this is the 1 volt, this is 0, so this is 1, this total node is a single node, so 1 by 80. So you got value of IT. If you got value of IT, VC is 1 volt, then you can find out RTH. So you got RTH, so you can find out tau, that is RTH into C. Okay. And what is the value of the capacitor, that should be, because now you can see this circuit, if this is open circuited, in this particular circuit what happens, there is no independent source, that means capacitor is discharged, capacitor will be discharged to this, its energy to this resistor, so it will be discharging equation. So what we can write, V0 is 64 volt, so source free circuit, you can write V0 e to the power minus t by tau, that is the capacitor voltage equation. Okay, now IT equal to what we can write, that is IC, that is C dVdt. Okay, so we can find out the value. Now IT is nothing but minus 0.5 I plus I. Now I is, from here we can find out I is IT by 0.5. So IT we can find out at t greater than 0 what is the value of this IT. Okay. Now another problem in that set, when t less than 0, it is switch is at point A, then what is the voltage across capacitor? That will be voltage divider, 60 into 3 divided by 9, so that is be 20 volt. And when after t, after switching, it comes to this point, so that time the voltage will be 24 into 3 divided by 9, so 8 volt. RTH will be what? Nothing but, looking from this capacitor end, 3 and 6 in parallel, so 2 ohm. So we got value of tau, and we can put the value of V0 V infinity. Okay, we get the equation. So if you want to find out IT, we know VC, so IT is nothing but C dVdt, so we can find out value of IT also. Okay. Now say step response of RL circuit. That means for a RL circuit, if we connect a voltage source, what will happen? This is same to this circuit. For t less than 0, before switch is open, so no current will flow. Okay, when this is shorted, switch is closed, at t equal to 0, current start flowing, right? That is Vs by R. So similar thing we can write in terms of step function. T less than 0, the current is 0 because voltage source is 0. At t greater than equal to 0, it will be, current will be nothing but Vs by R. Now let us derive, we can derive this step response equation by using same method of RC circuit, but let us derive it in little bit different way. That is, say the sum of the response of current I in the inductor, we can write as transient, sum of transient current plus steady state response. So I equal to I transient plus I steady state. Steady state means when it reaches its uh, maximum or minimum and it is stable, that is not changing. Transient means it is a changing part where it is changes before reaching its constant value. Now recall that transient response is always decaying exponentially. It is your natural response. Okay. So transient response is, we can write as it equal to a e to the minus t by tau. Okay. Tau is L by R. A is constant to be determined from the initial conditions. Okay. Now the steady state response is what? Steady state means when we were connected with a voltage source, and when current will be what? Nothing but Vs by R. The maximum current will be, that is flowing through this inductor, will be what? Vs by R. Inductor acts as a short circuit. So I steady state value is Vs by R. So total value will be what? I equal to a e to the minus t by tau. This is the transient response, that is for source free, and this is the maximum value that we can get, Vs by R. So now we have to find out a from initial value of I. Okay. Now initial value of I states that I of 0 plus or I of 0 minus equal to I0. So at t equal to 0, what we can write? T equal to 0. If we put t equal to 0 here, what we can write? That I equal to a plus Vs by R. I0 equal to a plus Vs by R, because e to the power 0 is 1. Now we can write a equal to I0 minus Vs by R. So that we can put into the, into this particular equation. So what we can write? That Vs by R plus a means I0 minus Vs by R into e to the power minus t by tau. So this is the complete response of RL circuit, which we can write as IT equal to Vs by R is the final value, that is I infinity, plus I0 is the initial value, minus Vs by R, which is again final value I infinity e to the minus t by tau, where tau is L by R. Okay. So you can see that this equation is similar to the voltage equation of RC circuit, where we have here voltage, for inductor we have current. That is the difference. Say this is a I0 and it is reaches to Vs minus R, but exponentially decreasing. Now you can go increasing also. Okay. say one problem. Now in this circuit, what is the meaning of the switch? It will go up, that means it will open at t equal to 0. Then at t equal to t less than 0, what is the condition? That was closed. Now 3 ohm resistor is connected with a short circuited. Then what happened? This resistance value becomes 0. That means what is the current then? The inductor acts as short circuited. What is the current then? 10 divided by 2, 5 ampere. That is your initial current I0 minus, which is equal to I0 plus, which is equal to I0. That is the initial current 5 amp. Now when switch is open, then what happened? What is the current flowing through this? 10 by 2 plus 3, 5. That is 2 ampere current. Okay. So now looking at the circuit from the inductor, after switching operation, switch is open, then what happened? What we can see, 3 and 2 in series with that, voltage source is short circuited. So RT is equal to 3 plus 2, 5 ohm, tau equal to L by R, so 5 by 1 by 3. So this 1 by 3 by 5 L by R, so 1 by 15 or 0.0667 second. So we can find out the step response equation. IT equal to what? I of infinity is nothing but 2 ampere. So that we can write here 2 plus initial value 5 minus 3, 2. So that becomes plus 3 e to the power minus 1 by 5 is the tau, t by tau. So it will minus 15 by tau. So suppose it is given that for t equal to 1 second, what is the value? T equal to 5 second, what is the value? We have to just put t equal to 1, calculate that. T equal to 3, can calculate that. Okay. Now another problem. This is a very interesting problem. It is said that it has two switches. One is, now see, the switch condition is what? It is going down. That means it was closed at t equal to 0. That means it was open at t less than 0. And this switch is open for t less than 4. At t equal to 4, it will move down. That means it will closed, right? So we need to consider three time intervals: t less than 0, t less than equal to 0, then t greater than equal to 0 to t less than equal to 5, 4, and t greater than 4. Okay. Now for t less than 0, both switch are open. Then what is the value of I? This voltage source is here open, this voltage source is here open. So I is equal to 0. Okay. Now between t 0 to 4, what happened? S1 is closed, but t less than 4, what happened? This is still S2 is open. Only S1 is closed. If S1 is closed and S2 is open, then what is the current flowing through this inductor? Inductor acts as short circuit. So current is 40 volt divided by 6 plus 4, 10. So that is 4 ampere. Okay. And that time, what is the RTH? If you look from the inductor side, you can see 4 and 6 in series, so 10 ohm. So tau equal to L by R. So that is L is 5 by R is 10, 6 plus 4, so 0.5 second. So IT equal to what? Initial value is 0, final value is 4. So that will be 4, 1 minus it will be minus 2 by t. It will be minus 2t. This is for from 0 to 4, t equal to 0 to 4. Now when t greater than equal to 4, S2 is closed. 10 volt is connected also to the circuit. Then what will happen? Okay. So this sudden change does not affect the inductor current because the current cannot change instantaneously in inductor. So at t greater than 4 equal to 4, what happened to the current? So before that, this is your current equation. Okay. Now in that equation, you have to put t equal to 4. That is that current I at 4 minus, okay, or at t equal to 4. Then we got 4 amp current only, which is the initial current. Okay. Now we have to find out I infinity. Now I infinity is what? Now if we apply node voltage, I mean KCL at node P, what we can write? That V, here the voltage say V at node P, V minus 40 divided by 4 plus V minus 10 divided by 2 and V by 6, V minus 0 by 6. Okay. So we got the value of V. If we got the value of V, then this I is nothing but V divided by 6. So we got the I infinity value. Now we have to find out RTH looking from here, from this inductor side. Both the voltage sources are short circuited. Then what we can see, that this current will pass and divide. So 4 and 2 parallel plus 6, that is in series with that. So we got the value of RTH. So tau is L by RTH. We got the tau, then we can put into that equation. So I infinity value is 2.72, initial value is 4. So we got the expression. Here what we are writing, e to the power minus t minus t0 by tau, because here t value is some different. This is not 0, this is at 4. So we have to write t minus 4 here. Okay, note that t minus t0 in the exponential is added because of the time delay, because here this is acting as t equal to 0, it is acting as t equal to 4. Okay, now we can replace this tau value here. Okay, so it will become this. Okay, so what we can see, that so this become this it value. Okay, so what we can see, it equal to 0 when t less than equal to 0. Okay, it equal to this value when t from 0 to 4, t greater than 4 equal to 4. This is the current equation. Okay, we can find out when t equal to 2 second. When t equal to 2 second, we cannot apply this equation, we have to apply this equation, because this is within 0 to 4 range. So using this equation, put t equal to 2 and calculate the value. T equal to 5 second, that means t greater than equal to 4. So we have to use this particular equation, put t equal to 5, and we can calculate the value. Okay, and this is very interesting problem. Now say summary. So here in this problem, always you have to remember this part, that if this is delayed, so you have to write t minus t0. If it is 6 second, 8 second, 4 second, 1 second, you have to write the delay part also. Okay, but here we don't have to write delay here, because that is at t equal to 0. But here it is t equal to 4, so t minus t0, that means t minus 4. So this is nothing but the shifted version of the singularity function. Okay. So summary is, the type of analysis is applicable to any circuit that can be reduced to an equivalent circuit comprising of a resistor and single energy storage element, inductor or capacitor. Now this is applicable for only for RL circuit or RC circuit. Now this is not applicable for RLC circuit. If it is RLC circuit, the differential equation is not first order type, it will become second order. So that we will discuss in next class or in next lecture. Okay, so now such a circuit is first order because its behavior is described by a first order differential equation. Always remember that in case of DC, when we apply DC voltage source or current source to capacitor acts as open circuit to steady state DC condition, and in the steady state DC condition, inductor acts as short circuit. The natural response is obtained by the equation xt equal to x0 e to the power t minus t by tau. X means it can be voltage for capacitor and current for inductor. So in source free circuit, it decays to 0. Natural response is transient response. Okay, dies out with time. Now tau value is for RC circuit is tau equal to RC, and for RL circuit is tau equal to L by R. Okay. Now using the step complete response, what we can find out, this expression xt equal to x of infinity plus x of 0 plus or 0 minus x of infinity e to the power t by tau. This is for, this is the generalized form. For inductor it will be I, x will be replaced by I, and for capacitor x replaced by V. Okay. Or another more generalized form we can write, instead of t we can write t minus t0. If there is no delay, t0 is 0. If you work only at t equal to 0, then t0 is 0, right? If we have the, it is delayed, then you have to put the t0 value here. So better to remember this formula, or you can remember both these two formula also, these two formulas. So this t0 comes because of the delay, okay, that shifted version. Okay, if if the switch is closed at t equal to 0, then what is the value of t0? That is 0. If switch is closed at t equal to 4, 3, then you have to put the value here t0. So we may write this as instantaneous value of voltage or current is nothing but final value or steady state value plus initial value, that is before t equal to t less than 0, minus final value, then e to the power minus t minus t0 by tau. Okay, so this is the step response we can get. Now from this equation you can find out the charging and discharging equation also. This is a combination of both. For discharging, what happened? Final value is 0. Discharging totally means source free circuit, so it goes to 0. So these two terms, x infinity becomes 0. So that becomes x of 0 plus into e to the minus t by tau, as we have seen here, this one. And for charging, initial value is 0 say, then this is 0, then charging equation is what? X infinity plus, say, x infinity common factor 1 minus x infinity e to the power minus t by tau, or if it is delayed version, then we can include t minus t0 also. Okay, so this is it. This is the step response of RL and RC circuit. Okay, and DC transient analysis. This is a transient analysis of first order circuit with source. So this is it for today. Try to practice some problems regarding this topic. Thank you so much.